On a crisp fall afternoon in Ottawa, you can find sisters Mika and Carolyn Van Nest getting ready to do another fundraising walk for the Kidney Foundation. Signing up, lacing up, taking a selfie.
Oh, here we go. Well, that's good.
Although after hearing their story, you may think it makes more sense to call it a selfless. I understand it's somebody's birthday.
It is. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday. We've been invited along to help Carolyn's husband, Aubrey, celebrate. Every birthday is special for him.
Big wish.
You see, 18 years ago, Dr. Aubrey Goldstein was dying, badly in need of a liver transplant, when a deceased donor saved his life.
It meant a second chance, obviously, at life, a chance to get married, a chance to return to my job, helping other people.
So it was an easy decision for the sisters when Carolyn's friend told her she needed a kidney transplant.
And I called dibs because I've known the friend longer, so I went through the rest of the testing and went through the surgery.
Seeing what the surgery did for her sister's friend was enough to convince Mika.
She looked fantastic, and I thought, if I can do that for another person, I should.
So Mika spent Christmas Eve in surgery, giving away her spare kidney, as she calls it, to a complete stranger. This footage is of her actual operation.
I was like, can you ever get a better Secret Santa gig than to give somebody a kidney?
There is emerging a profile of the people who do this. It is very special.
Bioethicist Linda Wright says for most people, it's a very delicate topic. While 90% of Canadians say they support organ and tissue donation, less than 20% have made actual plans to donate even after they've died. Live organ donation is even more rare, especially anonymously.
Most people wouldn't do this to give to an anonymous person. Mostly we're motivated to give to somebody that we know and care about, and we hear that they're in need.
And even then?
And even then, many of us would not say that's something I want to do.
But Mika isn't most people.
I just find it really funny that people make it such a big deal. Like, I fell asleep, they took out a kidney that I don't need. It's not as if it's impacted my life in any negative way. You know how to say hi.
Then there's her life.
You're fine.
There's her dog, Rory. She's a rescue dog from Iqaluit.
Can you say hi? Thank you.
Mika's career is working with developmentally challenged young people. She gives blood once a month, and every second Sunday, she and Rory go to a senior center to cheer folks up. Just don't call her amazing.
So when people say you're special, that's a notion you reject.
I don't see any of that. I only know that I changed somebody's life.
And what do you take from that?
That part is amazing. I don't think I am, but that part's amazing. Knowing that this person has a chance to live a normal life, yeah, that's great.
That puts a real smile on your face.
That's because I know that I made a real difference in that person's life.
He was incredibly brave to come forward.
And several high-profile cases, like that of the Wagner twins or Ottawa Senators owner Eugene Melnick, have helped to start a wider public discussion about the need. But the reality is, every week, as many as 3 people die waiting for a transplant.
These medals are from various Canadian games except...
Dr. Goldstein understands that sad statistic only too well. A veteran of the International Transplant Games, he is also the head of the Canadian Transplant Association. He has known far too many people who didn't make it. One that really hit hard.
What was her name?
Mackenzie Queen. And we met at the World Transplant Games in Australia, and she was so thrilled to be there and compete and to win a medal. And when we got back home, we heard that she was having problems with rejection.
One of the things she said just before she died was that she was worried that nobody would remember her after she passed away.
She was listed for a second heart transplant. Unfortunately, it didn't come, and she died at age 17.
Oh my.
I think a lot of people remember Mackenzie. She was a sweet, sweet girl.
And there's something else. Perhaps Aubrey was thinking about young Mackenzie today, on his birthday, because today he received some bad news. After 18 years, his donated liver may be failing.
Tough day today to hear that news. Yeah, I knew it would be coming, but no, today was tough.
He may be going back on the transplant list. If he does, Mika and her sister will be there.
If Aubrey requires a liver transplant, most certainly I'll be tested. If any of my family or friends needed a liver transplant, I would step forward to be tested.
Wow.
Come on, let's go.
She may not call herself amazing, but you decide. Red Sharon, CBC News,
Come on.
Ottawa.